Why don't you work? Why don't you fucking work? Not muted, camera's on.
Why don't you
Yay!
work? Why don't you fucking work?
Turn myself down a
Not
bit
muted, camera's on. Why don't you
Yay!
Why?
Right, there we go. Yay! Working now. Hear you. Not sure why you'd want to hear me, John, but now you can. So, as always on my fun little live hangouts, but there is no plan. Because why make a plan? It's much more fun not to make a plan. So if anyone's got anything they want me to talk about, then you can do. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here, drink beer, and talk bollocks for the next hour and a half. And then I'm going to take my ass over to Casual Spaceman's live stream at 11:30. So, crap. Otto von Skidmark's here. Good evening, Otto. How are you doing? I better say good evening to everyone, really. I've seen a Sean Hawkins, a John Macmun, World of Willow, right, Kev, Golden Skeptic, and Otto von Skidmark. Bloody hell. There's people here. I don't know why you're here. Apart from you obviously like watch me drink beer. But I have got a video lined up. We could do a bit of a live debunky, have a bit of a laugh with it. I mean, why not? I have to buy a new battery for my pickup truck. Oh, $165. Fuck. That's horrendous. Hello, Casual Spaceman. With core. Wow, 165 quid for a battery. I think the last time I had to buy a battery was for just a shitty little car, but that cost me £40, which isn't too bad, really. Oh, God, everyone's starting to arrive now. C4. Otto and Skidmark, you have cider. What cider have you got then, Skidmark? I've just been plugging your live stream at 11:30, Spaceman, in case you missed it. So that's my ending sort of aim time, is to end in time for you to be on your live stream, and I'll come and harass you in the chat over there. Because why not? I'm in the pub with beer. Well, we know you're in the pub, Kev. You live in a pub. Oh dear, it's the wife. Oh. And this is why we love the bar wife. She brings me sweets. I'll save them for later. Henry Weston's. Oh, nice. See, as we're like only just from Hereford, we're right next to the... it wasn't the worst problem here. We're not far from the Henry Weston's distillery, really. Well, cider a distillery? Brewery? We're not far from when they make the cider, because Henry Weston's is Stoford's. So, but we've got some nice ones. Join me in the hangout if you're like, oh, I might be quite tempted to do that, Mr. Spaceman. That's the tea Gwyn I was saying about earlier, Otto, with the blacks and browns. That's fucking lush. So, do I need to put down that this is now a paid promotion as I'm showing off beer and they get me to sell it anyway? I do. Yours. Haha, yes, you do. For anyone who doesn't know, World of Willow is my chef. So he's currently up in North Wales skiving. So not that it's been busy. Golden Skeptic. Hello to the wife. I will do when I see it. How can you calculate the speed of light in your kitchen? It's got windows. So if that was to something from one of my other videos, because I'm sure I did talk about light in my kitchen and making rainbows at some point. Microwave. I think it's a cider press. Yeah, cider press sounds better than cider distillery, because I'm sure that's just for spirits, and I'm sure brewery is just for beer. So, yeah. Oh, got to say, Kev, you're missing out today, because we've got Old Golden Hen on at £2 a pint. So, for $18. Oh, I have notifications. Why do I have notifications? It's not important. God damn it. I was hoping someone important might want to come on my stream. So I have actually invited a flat earther if they wanted to come on my stream, but they didn't get back to me, which is a shame, because they got back to the other comments. And as soon as I said, why don't you come on my stream? We'll talk about this. Yeah, no reply after that. Always the fucking way, isn't it? Oh, well. Microwave the marshmallows to just start melting without turntable in it. Measure the distance between the hot spots and multiply that with the frequency of the magnetron. Fair enough. Good evening, Colon. How are you? The speed of light in the kitchen will depend on when you return my time machine. Your time machine's in the flat. I put that back after I used it in my awesome travelling to go and help end the conspiracy. That was quite funny. Oh dear. So anyone got anything interesting for us to talk about tonight? I saw Sir Six video today who's looking at the court case in his awesome way of taking the piss out the guy. And yeah, doing it all good. I've forgotten where your pub is. I'm in Cornwall, so maybe a beer round trip is in order. You're in Cornwall. Well, technically, I think to get almost anywhere else that's not Cornwall, you'd have to drive past me. So, for fuck's sake, why would you? Oh dear, what the hell? Oh yeah, there's a mirror going on, which I didn't fucking realise. I thought it was for tomorrow. For the 2.5 hour Mark Sargent interview, which was really, really cool. But Jesus Christ, 2.5 hours. Bum for all and Jeranism Christmas presents. Boyakasha. Fair enough. I have converted to being a flat earther. Do you want me on? You'll have to change your name first, Casual Spaceman, because you can't be a spaceman if you're a flat earther. But you're more than welcome to come on. I'll pop you the link on the Discord now when I try and remember how to do shit. You know what I'm like. I'm very good at technical stuff if it means taking shit apart and putting it back together. And usually it works. But as for programs and getting sound to work, as we noticed at the start of this stream, it doesn't tend to work very well for me. So it's my own fault. I was fucking playing with Voice Meter earlier and making the shills visible. Apparently, somebody's making the shills visible. Ooh. But you have to check that in case it's important. It's probably not. Why are we invisible? That's what we must ask. So hopefully, invisible. So, Godrell Bank being recognised as UNESCO World Heritage Site is amazing news. Yes, I saw that one. Godrell Bank, anyone doesn't know, big radio telescope site, been recognised as a World Heritage Site. Awesome. So it means, all being well, it'll have to be maintained, kept, money allowing. Yeah, and it's recognised as, yes, we must keep this here and look after it because it's so goddamn important. Ah, crap, there's a flat earth spaceman.
The earth is flat and fake. Space is fake.
Good. Is that mean your CGI?
Yeah, no, I'm actually CGI right now.
What did I see today? I was commenting on Jutmonk's video from yesterday, and he started the video off. I can't remember what he said, but I put "you're fake" or whatever, and he says, "Yes, I'm fake and I'm CGI." You can't be both. You're one or the other. So,
well, you can be because the CGI is fake, isn't it? It's fake.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember exactly what he put. I'll have to load it up. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh, so many. God, it's been a day of comments.
I started drinking this.
Oh dear, hang on, let me go back to my camera. Is that what on earth? Captain Cook's. Nice.
Right, it's cheap crap from Lidl, right? But it is really quite good.
You can't go wrong with Lidl rum.
You know what I mean? It's all right, actually. It's good. It's quite cheap, but it's nice. I'm enjoying it, actually. So.
Yeah, he put, that was it. He tagged me back. He's CGI and a figment of my imagination. So I wondered on that. He showed some videos that he did before he started making videos as Jutmonk. And he said, no one knew who I was and things like that. And I put, who are you? I don't know who you are. So nothing has changed.
We still don't know Jut's real name, though, do we? Do we know Jut's real name?
Just call him Dave. It's what I do with anyone whose name I don't know.
Dave. Was that Only Fools and Horses? Just call everybody Dave.
Well, I found on a night out, if you act drunk enough, you can call everyone Dave and they will respond.
So you got in the middle of a pub, if you go, oi Dave, everybody turns around.
No, but if you're walking past someone and say, you're right, Dave, you go, yeah, all right. And it's more amusing when you do it to women and they respond as well. You're like, okay. That's scary.
Exactly. What does that tell you? They just probably think you're just a nutter and they're just humouring you.
Well, it started a conversation, hasn't it?
Yeah, listen, your I think it might be my browser. I'm just going to refresh my browser because your video is really, really pixelated. It's very, very bad. So I'm just going to refresh and see what happens.
Yeah.
No, I think it's probably me. Hold on a second. I'll be right back if you lose me.
No, it's all right. I'm going to adjust my bandwidth usage. No, you can have auto bandwidth. Auto bandwidth. We'll see what comes out. C4, you're fresh out of beer. How far are you from my pub, C4? I've got plenty of beer. I have £2 of pints, don't forget.
Oh, that's better.
There you go. I've adjusted my bandwidth as well. I can tell it can use as much bandwidth as it wants because I've got nothing else open.
Oh.
Well, I've got Discord open, but that doesn't really take up much.
You see what I got for my birthday today? Look.
Oh, what we got? Nice. Houston, we have a problem. Is it the person that's wearing it?
Yeah.
The problem.
I'm the problem. Houston, we have a problem.
So I've got some videos. We could always have a look at debuncation. Where's my downloads folder?
Oh God, you know I'm not very good with things like refraction and angles and all that kind of stuff.
Oh God! Let's be fair. It's me here, so it's not going to be anything too intelligent.
No.
When it's of high intelligentness, I refer to AB Science because he's basically the brain on legs.
Well, yeah, of course he is. Yeah.
Ed Kennedy in space. He's stupidly clever as well.
Oh yeah, that reminds me as well. I'm doing a debate with Dead Kennedy in space. Well, not versus him. It's me and Dead Kennedy in space.
I saw, yeah.
And we're debating a couple of guys that was on Fight the Flat Earth channel, Hollywood something or other, and his partner in crime that does the channel. So we're going to be doing that. Oh, what do we got? What run is this? Famous Grouse. I do like Famous Grouse.
Famous Grouse and Penderyn.
Penderyn, was that a Welsh something? Is it?
That's a Welsh one. Yeah, it was Tatty Boogle asking what whiskies I've got.
Ah,
I've got Jack Daniels as well, but that doesn't really count. I've got Southern Comfort, and that doesn't really count.
Why doesn't Jack Daniels count?
Jack Daniels doesn't count as like a proper whiskey.
Well, it's not. It's not a Scotch whiskey, no. But it's what do they call it? Bourbon. I like a bourbon. It's kind of. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's sort of sweeter, isn't it? It's like a little bit sweeter.
Well, we also have that one, but that's fucking expensive.
I can't read that.
It's Penderyn again.
What's that?
Jack Daniels.
Was it?
Sorry, just talking to my missus.
That's all right. It's another Penderyn, but it's the Bryn Terval Bourbon Matured Special Edition, £5 a shot, 60-odd quid a bottle, jobby.
Wow. Okay. And how much of that do you sell?
Not a lot. I bought it for Christmas. We were over halfway through, but it's that special occasion if you want a good whiskey. There you go. And it's something different because not everyone's heard of it. So why not?
Indeed. Why not? Anyway, so what were you saying anyway before I interrupted you?
Oh, we got some stupid videos. We've either got vaccines. I know. The vaccines one's only short and more amusing. It was mirrored by Nathan. I'm going to bounce my balls on this hammer. Or we had another one, which was Flat Earth Skeptics. Here's common sense that can't be argued with. It's a 13-minute long one, but the only downer in it, he does get a bit the Jews are controlling the world-esque.
The what? Gets a bit what?
The Jews are controlling everything, so he's a bit.
Oh God!
Yeah. I don't really like dealing with people.
Once you get that kind of thing, you just know it's going to be a general sort of conspiracy theory kind of. You know, when you get that, you're kind of leaning towards sort of like the ultra right wing sort of stuff that way.
You are, yeah. It becomes a bit stupid.
Yeah.
But it's amusing at the same point. So I think if we do one, because what we're only 10:15 now. We might wrap it for another 15 minutes first.
It's your channel. You pick.
It is, yeah. But I like. That's the thing. I don't think I've actually done one on my own. It's nice to have other people here because otherwise I feel like I'm talking to myself. Which though I talk to myself a lot anyway. Normally in a constructive way, like I'm going through doing stuff online and go, right, I need to move this here, I need to erase that. That's how I talk to myself. I think out loud, basically.
Well, I kind of feel a little bit like when I'm doing videos as well. I feel like I'm talking to myself as well. I'm a little bit like that. I always forget there's going to be an audience in front of the camera. So.
I don't mind when I'm doing it as a video. I don't feel as daft. But doing a live stream, it's like, especially when you sit here starting, like, oh, There's like 2 people. Is anyone else going to come? I don't actually know how.
Oh yeah, I'll tell them that. Yeah.
Oh, what you got to tell us?
Oh, I think it could have been a wind-up, but I think I might have met my first flat earther face to face, just very briefly. This thing. I decided to walk up to Lidl to go and get some drink, and I was wearing this top, and I had a jacket on the way up because I didn't want too many people to see, because it's not really the sort of thing I normally wear out. So I put a jacket over, but it was really humid. So on the way back, it's only a 5-minute walk. So on the way back, I undid my jacket. So there was a couple of guys on the pavement on the same way coming the opposite way. And they walked past me, probably got about 10 feet away from him. And one of them turned around, big tall fella in a black jacket, turned around and says, "Oh, the NASA something or other." I didn't catch what he said. Probably a NASA shill or something on those lines. And he says, "You know the Earth is flat and space is fake, don't you?"
Oh, fucking hell.
So I said, "Have you got any evidence of that?" And then he just turned around and kept walking. So it could have been a wind-up, I don't know. But I like to think that's probably...
I'd like to hope it was a wind-up.
Yeah,
I can get away with putting my fan
well,
on.
I like to think it isn't a wind up, and it genuinely was a flat earther, because then I can say, yeah, I've actually met one face to face.
Oh, a couple of years we were in when we had the hotel up in North Wales. I was chatting to a bloke there, and I was saying how I watch stupid flat Earth videos and laugh at the shit out of them. And he says, "We have one in our work who's an actual flat earther." And I was like, "No." Well, yeah. And I said, "What do you do for work?" And he says, "I'm a teacher." I was like, "No." No, he's just in the clerical department, like sorting out admin and shit. And I was like, "Oh, thank fuck for that."
Oh, thank God for that. Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
That would be your worst nightmare, having a teacher as a flat earther, wouldn't it?
Oh God, yeah. Especially if you taught geography or something like that. It's like, fuck. You can understand if you taught,
or even worse if it was science, wouldn't it? I mean, that would be a disaster. It'd be, oh God, no, please.
Depends which science he teaches. If he teaches biology, you can't really fuck that up by thinking flat Earth, apart from evolution.
Well, and also, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. But we do actually have a question.
Oh wow!
It's from Otto von Skidmark.
Oh, Otto, yeah.
I saw a video saying jet aircraft run on compressed air. Discuss. So, would you like to comment on why that's fucking stupid?
Well, I mean, it's got some element of truth on it. It doesn't run on compressed air, but it does compress air if you think about it, particularly the ramjet. But obviously, it uses fuel as well. Otherwise, we wouldn't have jets that are actually fueling and things like that, and military jets that refuel in mid-air. Otherwise, they can just keep going forever, really. So it's a bit stupid, really.
Sort of a ram scoop on the front, wouldn't they? And just scoop in more air and make it fucking compressed.
Yeah, a small amount of truth in it, but a bit stupid, really. Yeah.
They wouldn't spend all that time filling the fuckers up. And there wouldn't be a big subsidy on, well, not subsidy, but there wouldn't be big tax breaks on airline fuel, because there wouldn't need to be.
Exactly, because it's just air. Yeah.
Apparently, they only use fuel tanks to take off and land. Well, that is actually a bit more common sense again, because that's when they do need the biggest amount of power to actually get moving.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some space rockets actually do use just hydrogen and oxygen. But the thing is, it's not the two fuels together are not that efficient, because you need a whole lot of hydrogen, you need a whole lot of oxygen, and storing hydrogen is a bit of a problem. So it's a bit difficult. So obviously, if you mix the hydrogen and oxygen together, it's just essentially steam. Yeah. But now I think most modern rockets, particularly SpaceX and things, use a mixture of kerosene. I don't know if I pronounced that right. What are you doing with your camera?
I'm having a play. Because obviously the camera was in my top left above my screen.
Oh, right.
So I'm looking down to you. I'm looking down to the chat, and I'm feeling like I'm not looking at the camera enough. So this way, I don't have to tilt my head as much.
So most rockets now use a mixture, particularly SpaceX, use kerosene and oxygen. But it's not great for the environment. But it's the most efficient way of doing it at the moment, and they've got very efficient engines that work very well. So yeah. That's the way it works. But
well, I think we'll have to clarify in case you get any flat earthers coming along. The fact that they use hydrogen and oxygen isn't to make water. It's because hydrogen is very, very combustible.
Yeah.
But obviously you need an oxygenizer. Oxygenizer? Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do. That's all right. Close enough. Oxygenation. So oxygen.
Will model fueled. You damn well know it's in the air, not the fuel. Stop lying. Shh. I won't get my shield check.
Yeah.
It's all fun. And we got a Jen Morgan's appeared as well.
Oh, Jen Morgan.
Ooh, that's who I needed to message. Jen Morgan's reminded me. Well, she hasn't said anything that's reminded me, but someone was after coming on next time I was online. Hey,
She says, "Hello, gang of thieves." What are you implying? Thieves? Thieves?
I'm not a thief. I haven't stolen anything. Where did Jen Morgan say, hello, gang of thieves? Anyway, I missed that.
I have no idea. A little bit further up. Hello, that gang of thieves.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I have that model wave. I think most of it's a very popular one, to be fair, the Arc Fire. I've seen quite a few people with the same one. So I did message Creaky because obviously he does a lot of vape stuff and he's got part of a vape shop or runs a vape shop. I'm never sure which one. About information on it. He's like, well, we need to know how you smoke, what you smoke. You're better off going into a store. So I was like, yeah, okay. Smart.
You're sarcastic. Your sound's really good, but you're sort of buffering a little bit, and you're. I don't know if you can adjust anything or probably not.
I can limit my bandwidth, but then I'll go pixelated, but my sound should stay good. I'd rather.
Well, your sound is good. It's just you keep buffering. Also, the stream is buffering a little bit. It seems to settle down actually.
Well, I've dropped the bandwidth allocation a little bit because I am in shit internet land. Until they can sort out my fucking fiber optic, then I'll be happy. Then I will be happy. But until then,
you've not got fiber optic where you are yet.
It's available on the cab, but apparently there's no space anymore. I'm like, no.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, what you could do is, I mean, I've heard people have actually petitioning their ISPs, right? So what you can do is you can get, if you need to start in your pub. It's like, can you maybe explain what you're doing and start a little bit of petition and just say, look, people want you to do this and want you to do that.
Yeah.
And
I just need them to
sort out.
I just need them to upgrade the cabinet. So yeah, all the availability on the cabinet's gone. So they are going to be doing it. But the guy, when I sorted out the new BT contract, couldn't give me a date. Said it could be any time within the next 12 months. But I'm doing the easy thing of every couple of days I go onto BT and I moan saying my internet's shit, my internet's shit. When you're doing the fibre, my internet's shit. And just keep moaning, basically.
Yeah, just keep doing that then. Just keep moaning.
Yeah, someone will eventually get fed up. So we're working on the cables on the road today. So I'm hoping at the same point that when I moan again tomorrow, they'll say, oh, while they were doing this work, they've actually put another board in the cab. And I go, oh, in which case, put me on fucking fibre.
I was actually with PlusNet just until recently on fibre, but it was like it was a particularly low one, and then they actually managed it, but it was fibre only up to as far as the local box. But Virgin have actually put their cable in, because Virgin, as you know, they might know, actually go directly into your house.
Yeah,
and that's what they've just done recently. So anyway, Virgin happened to ring up just off the off chance. I don't usually take sales calls. I was just about to tend to go away to piss off. As you do, and I said, "Oh, I'm with PlusNet at the moment. I've still got another 9 months to run on my contract, because that usually gets them to go away."
No, it wasn't PlusNet. It was Vodafone.
Vodafone, yeah, that's right. Sorry, PlusNet before that. You're Vodafone. You're right. So my missus just correct me. It was with Vodafone. And they said, "Well, actually, we could buy your contract out." And I said, "Oh, okay, really?
That's interesting."
So they were offering, basically, they offered me 2 months cashback credit. In other words, you get 2 months free.
Mm-hmm.
They'll buy out my contract, plus for an extra £5 that I was already paying on top of Vodafone, I can actually get 100 meg. So actually, I do a speed test, and usually I can get up to about 115 megs, which is quite pleased. So it's a bit choppy at the moment. There's some days when I keep dropping out, but they say you can expect that to happen for the first number of weeks. It's getting a bit amusing. What's that?
What's more amusing, my dad up in North Wales, arse end of nowhere near Harlech, if anyone knows it, little village. Cabinet was about 300 yards up the road. They only had fibre to the cab, and he still got 200 meg.
What? 200 meg? And that's just from the cab?
Meg. They just moved. But then the cabinet for the village, there was only 60 odd, 70 odd houses. So, of course, The lines are relatively new. They're all above ground. They've been replaced over the years because trees land on them and shit. So yeah,
Who was that with?
BT.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, he took the piss right royally out of me when.
I'm surprised you didn't get 200 meg, you know, because obviously from the cabinet to the house, it's like normal standard phone line, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you still managed to get 200 meg.
Well, I managed to get 200 meg. Short distance and relatively new cables, so little corrosion on them.
Wow. Okay.
And yeah. So
200
nice. I missed
200 meg would be quite nice.
200 meg would be lovely. I mean, when I lived up there, we had about 40, which 40 would be nice. I get about 10 now, but I only get about 1 meg upload. So that is my pain in the ass is I only get the 1 meg upload.
So how long does it take you to upload videos then?
I do it overnight.
Really?
Yeah, I don't fuck about.
I've got a really good download, but my upload's like compared to my download, my upload's not that great. I get 5 meg. If I do a 15-minute video, it'd probably take me a good 20 minutes to upload it. It's not bad, which is all right. It's fine. I'm happy enough with that. I'm not really bothered about it being that quick, you know, that much faster for upload, really, unless it's causing a real problem. It's not. So. Quite happy.
Well, I have to say to Mick, Otto von Skidmark wrecked his vape while going on a pedalo in Spain, but he was half cut on a Strella, which is funny because that's what I'm drinking.
I just noticed you can see the duct tape and everything else in the background here. Duct tape and a mess.
You're going to duct tape the dog?
The size of this bulb.
What the hell?
That's one of my box lights. It's the bulb of one of my box lights. See the size of it?
Looks like some weird sex toy.
What? Something that size? If I need something that size, I'll be running a mile.
Not after it was in. Oh dear.
Is this how this hangout's going to go now?
Oh dear me. What we've got here. Oh, right. Not touching that with a barge pole. Messages on the old Discord and thinking, yeah, we're going to ignore that one. There's only two things I'll talk about on my stream: boobs and beer, crazy flat earthers, but we're trying to avoid drama.
Sean Hawkins, Sarcastic Bummer, you guys are making me want to have a beer. Sean, what is stopping you? You shouldn't have an excuse to have a beer, just have a beer.
Well, he's in America, isn't he? So what's that, 8-hour time difference? So is it about 2 o'clock, depending on which coast he's in?
Exactly. Is he?
So
I might be wrong. He's central, isn't he? I think, if I remember rightly. Or am I wrong?
Let us know in a minute.
You probably
No, we're talking about him. He'll say, "What's that? Tatty Booger? It's a vape espresso. It never breaks." I shouted out of the bathroom and melted the compartment slightly, and it still works. Fucking hell! Going to explode.
Oh, I know nothing about vaping. I've never vaped. I don't smoke and I don't vape. So.
Oh, I wish I'd never started smoking. John Hawkins, have you seen me when I've had one beer? I take it you're no good on beer then, Sean.
Sure. Why are you like when you have one beer?
You need to have a holiday to the great old United Kingdom, Sean. Come to Hereford and have a beer. I've got alcohol-free beer.
Have a proper beer.
Yes, warm.
None of this Coors Light shit. Not that I would ever drink that shit.
Oh yeah, demonic Davros is from the future because it's 1 minute past 7 in the future.
1 minute past 7 in the future. Yeah. What time? Oh, when's my? Oh, by the way, I'm gonna sort of like be disgusting and really sort of show myself. I've got I'm doing a little bit of a light hangout as well, like Sarcastic Farm doing tonight a little bit later on. If you want to join me, in 57 minutes and 38 seconds from now. Although there's a slight delay. No, it's just been my birthday today. I just had a nice day, and I thought I'd just hang out with my subscribers, and you're all welcome to come and join.
I did fair play. I did shill you at the very start of the stream. So.
I did hear that. Yeah, I just got the tail end of what you were saying, something about me.
Why not? It's ideal for me as well because it gives me that time to go. That's when I'm going to finish.
Well, I mean, if you've got things to do, don't worry about it. It's all good.
No, I don't.
It's all right.
The only thing I've actually got to do is find the charger for my camera because I can't find it, which is really annoying because it won't charge off the USB either. So I've got my lovely digital SLR and I can't charge the fucker. So
No.
stories of buying cheap cameras that don't charge by a USB.
Just 1 second. I'm just going to go and get some more Coke, and I don't mean the white powder.
Right.
In a second.
Bombay stuff here. Jen Morgan, you a gin fan, are you?
Sarcastic barman.
Sarcastic barman.
You think before he left, he'd mute his microphone, wouldn't you? I know. I can mute. There we go. We fixed all the background noise of Casual Spaceman. We've muted him. Lafroig, I've not had that one. Bombay Sapphire, I think everyone's heard. I've had about 3 people ask for Bombay Sapphire gin today. But no, I don't do Bombay Sapphire. So I've got a good selection of gins. Loads of Warner ones, Warner Edwards. Who else we got? Whitley Neal, Aberfalls, some Brecon, Welsh gin. Good selection. You're muted, Spaceman. You'll have to unmute yourself, I believe. Spaceman.
Did you mute me or did I mute myself?
I muted you. There was a bit of background noise, so I thought, I'll just mute him while he's gone away, just in case he's gone for a big poo or something.
No, well, the toilet's upstairs. You wouldn't hear me.
Oh, that's all right then.
And I'm not that loud anyway, unless I'm constipated. So, who's in the chat and what is going on? Let's have a look.
Not a lot. Jen Morgan's talking about gin by the look of it. Oh no, Tatty, single Scotch.
Why don't we have? What about have Sean Hawkins on? I want to get Sean Hawkins. Sean,
We could have Sean Hawkins on. Oh, I have a notification. What's my notification? USDA. Is Sean Hawkins on Discord? Sean Hawkins, are you on Discord? Sean Hawk. Apparently, I can't find him on there.
Well, maybe he might not want to come on. I don't know. Just
we might not want to come on, but I can always send him the link. So I can't see him. Doesn't mean he's not on Discord, but
Twitter.
In a minute. I'll come on, you footwicks. Oh god damn, it's Jutmonk. We better invite Jutmonk.
Better.
I've got to find him first. There he is.
You sort out Jutmonk, and I'll see if I can find Sean Hawkins. I think I've seen him on Twitter somewhere.
Yeah. Jutmonk's name on Discord isn't Jutmonk.
Oh, isn't it? What is it?
Phuket word. Oh, sorry. Puckwit word. I should say it.
I was going to say Puckwit word.
Yeah. I'm here.
I can't find Sean on Twitter either, so.
No. He says he's on Discord. What's your name on? Oh, there we go. Hang on. He sent me a link.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'll see it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm clicking his link. Join. I've joined his thing online. There he is. There you go. Oh god, that means I've got another Discord channel to watch.
Oh, has he got his own channel? Is he on Discord?
He's got his own channel. Well, I don't know if it's his own channel. Nebulous Thoughts. We'll chill out his channel. Yes, it is his own channel. He's got a server down.
Nebulous Thoughts.
I have my own Discord. Just to push out, I have my own Discord.
Yeah.
So what I will do is, just because I can, is copy that link and stick the link in the chat for anyone who wants to join my Discord. That's a good point. I've just realised, Austin Von Skidmark, you said happy birthday to you. You've been on here. You said it's your birthday about 6 times.
No, I have not. Thank you, Otto. Thank you.
I still haven't actually said happy birthday to you. So happy birthday.
Thank you very much. On a nice little cake.
Sean Hawkins.
Hello.
Good evening, Sean. You all right?
Yeah, doing good.
Hey, Sean, how's it going?
Good morning for you, really, isn't it? Or is it morning, afternoon? What time do you say it was? I missed that.
About 2:30. 2:30 in the afternoon.
I said about 8 hours.
That's beer o'clock.
Yeah,
okay.
You're about 8 hours off from
Yeah,
California.
That's late enough for a beer. You can have a beer now.
It's all right. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I used to, when I was in Germany in my younger days, back in the 80s, I'd drink a half a case of like German Christmas beer.
Oh, yeah.
And then go out to the guest houses.
Hey.
And when I got out, I could do a full 12 of like Milwaukee's Ice Light. I mean, like the stuff that they take the water out of to make it more alcoholic.
Yay!
Now I stopped drinking one day. I just said, no, I don't want to feel like that again in the morning, and stopped. I'll have one once in a while, but yeah, I'm highly out of practice.
The only
Well, at least you learn your lesson. The rest of us don't learn the lessons. It's just
no, the only time I tend to drink now is if I'm doing a live stream.
Really?
So yeah, when I look very drunk in my videos, that's all. I'll be honest, that's all an act. I'm good at acting drunk.
I used to make my own beer, and I'd like to do it again. That's the only way I'd drink regularly is if I made my own. But,
so Sean, you mean to say that you were actually young once in younger days? You were young once. I can't believe that. Mate.
Well, you were young
long time ago.
Spaceman.
No, I wasn't. I'm still young. What are you talking about? I'm still young.
How old are you now, Spaceman?
I'm 29.
How old are you now, Spaceman?
29.
That's a very fucking hard life then, mate.
I'd be 80 and then you'd be all right.
It'll be 57 in 2 months.
You'll be 57 in 2 months. Happy birthday in 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday.
No, that was one of the choices for this year. It was either an outdoor pizza oven or a mini beer distillery, so we can do our own beer on site. And we went for the pizza oven this year, and we'll do the beer next year.
Can you do that with your license?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
You can brew beer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I've just obviously got to be checked and stuff like that, and made sure it's all fits in with health and safety and all that jazz. But yeah, I can become a microbrewery.
Yeah, we're a microbrewery town. We've got one just opened up down the street. It's a microbrewery / bar, and they just put tables and counters into a building where they put their brewery.
Mm-hmm.
So you're sitting and it's all open. You see the tanks and everything.
Yeah.
I remember I was watching. I don't know if you remember. I watched that show Moonshiners, and there was one guy, Tickle. He wanted to go legit. And he wanted to sell his liquor legitimately. But he sang to me there was so many laws and regulations and kind of hoops you had to jump through to actually become to be able to distill his own distillery.
There's a ton of regs to go through just to sell it.
And then the taxes were like something stupid or something like that. Would that be the same, or is that different in states, or how does that work?
The tax probably changes depending on the state. Some counties are dry here. Some counties you cannot sell or buy liquor.
Oh, it's just county by county then.
Yeah. The Jack Daniel's distillery is in a dry county. I've never seen so many padlocks in my life.
How does that? What?
I have no idea.
It's a drought county, but they actually allow a distillery in their county. Do they actually sell Jack Daniels in the county?
Not in the county. They have to ship it out of the county. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, British law tends to be a bit stupid at times as well, like that.
Colon's come up with some great ones. If I do a brewery, it's obviously got to be Sarcastic ales, which I think sounds quite fucking good.
Oh yeah, it does.
And then our first beer can be Prospective Brown Ale.
Prospective Brown Ale, I like that one. Yeah.
But we have to ask the question: are they all going to be flat, or am I going to do some fizzy ones as well?
Yeah, just make them all flat. Carbonated.
Oh dear. So I do like it.
So is our beer. Be like,
if you start getting into carbonating them and things like that, that's when it becomes even more of a fucking hassle. So they would all be bitters. Ostervon Skidmark. Do you serve mild? I have served mild this year. I probably will have some more in us again. We had Green King Double X mild, and fair play, we sold 9 gallons in about 2 days.
Green King, that's fairly local to you, I think, isn't it? Green King.
Well, they're national now, so.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, originally they were local, weren't they? Down in the West Country somewhere.
No, down in the West Country.
Huh?
I don't even know what accent that was. That was fucking pathetic. I need more beers first.
I wasn't trying to do an accent.
No, I did. And it was terrible.
Oh, did you? I didn't catch what you said.
That's what I need to get down. I need to get my mate down from North Wales, Tommy. Fucking hell. He can do accents and impressions. Was it New Year's? When was it? January. It's wife's birthday. We were up in North Wales drinking. and he came over for the party and stuff like that. There was about 20 of us, 25 of us, and he entertained us all for about half an hour doing stupid accents and impersonations of people. And then was like, well, the people who didn't know him very well, like friends of friends, like, well, do you do like a stand up and do shows and bits? Like, oh, no, I'm a chef. Oh, why? Why aren't you doing this shit? I would pay to watch this shit. And he's like, oh. But unfortunately, he's still not done it.
There's an old beer back, I think it was made back in the 70s, maybe late 60s, early 70s. It was kind of I think it was made specifically for collectors of cans. So they have like a novelty can in their collection, kind of like Billy beer back in, Carter's days. And it was called Old Frothing Slosh. And all the cans, they were like, had a pink can and a yellow can and a light blue can. And all of them had pictures of these enormous women in bathing suits doing like bathing beauty kind of poses. And their motto was, the pale, stale ale with the foam on the bottom.
That sounds quite funny. Oh, casuals return.
I think they had
I do like collector things like that for ales, but
yeah,
it gets a bit awkward now because you can't do ones where you can't collect them by just buying them and get the collector's points and things anymore, because that encourages binge drinking and all that shit. You're like, fuck off. People are going to binge drink regardless.
Yeah.
Especially with how much it is in a pub. Jesus. Not to be rude to myself, but the tax on beer and the price it costs to buy in, fucking ridiculous.
I mean, did I read somewhere as well that not all that long ago that more people are actually drinking in than they're actually going out?
Oh yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah.
So off licenses have probably increased the sales compared to pubs and clubs and all the rest of it.
Off licenses, Tesco's, places like that.
Yeah, well, it's cheap beer, isn't it? So I mean, you go to Tesco's. I mean, they do ridiculous prices now. I mean, it's so cheap. It's good in a way, but then you think it's people like yourself, business people like yourselves. No. But it's kind of taking business away from.
If they've got the right spec, on and the right things, it goes quite well. We had. You can hear your telly. We had a beer called Yardbird on. Yardbird, yeah. Casual, very loud in that background.
I know. So could you do me a favour? Can you turn the TV down a bit? Just a touch, not much.
Sorry, Sean. What were you saying?
I bought that beer.
Sorry, everyone.
Very nice pint, to be fair. 4%, a light golden ale, and that only lasted 2 days.
What?
Special offer on it was buy one, you got a scratch card, and if you scratch the scratch card, you might win a free pint. So people were drinking that one for the chance of having a free pint. Jen Morgan, why aren't you serving customers at this time? Because, Jen, it's 11:15 on a Monday. And on Mondays, it's a very quiet pubbing night. So normally I don't start my stream till 11:30, but I thought we'd start early tonight. So
I think the next stage for microbrewery is some guys in like Portland, Oregon, brewing it like one mug at a time. Little bitty carboys all over the place.
It's funny that we looked at a few places before we took this pub on, and one of them was in a little village called Dolgallai, up near where I used to live in North Wales, and it was a microbrewery behind the pub. You would run the pub, the people who took it on, but the microbrewery would run in the back. They give you a discount rate on the beer, and they just wanted someone to run the pub for them, basically.
Huh.
So we almost took that on. We looked at a couple before here, but we liked the look of this one. It was a good size, good potential, because it wasn't open very often. So we thought, fuck it. So basically, I work 7 days a week now. I start work at 9 a.m. and I tend to go through till about 11 p.m.
7 days a week.
7 days a week.
Damn.
Yeah, I kind of get the impression you enjoy it though.
I do, yeah. I enjoy taking money off people. It's great.
I'll have to come to your pub when my sister lives in Dorset, so it's not probably not a million miles away from you.
No. Well, it's a drive-through location, is it? Whereabouts are you, Spaceman? Roughly, obviously.
Well, I'm in Northern Ireland, so I'm a long way.
Oh, there we go.
Well, that's where I live, but I'm not from
Closer.
Northern Ireland. Huh? What was
I
that?
used to be closer when I was in North Wales then, because you would have had to come through for Anglesey.
Yeah, not many miles away. I mean, I could have driven down to Dublin, and then you get the Dublin to Holyhead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so which is North Wales. So yeah, it wouldn't have been a million miles away. So, but yeah, so it's like a choice really. Every time I'm going down to England, you can either you've got three choices. You can either fly, or you can do Belfast to Stranraer and then drive down south, or you can drive down to Dublin and get the Dublin to Holyhead ferry and then drive down south that way, one or the other. But flying now.
I've done that a couple of times. Took the wife over to Dublin one day with a nice day out.
Yeah, Dublin's nice. Yeah. Yeah, the Guinness Brewery. Did you ever get to see the Guinness Brewery?
No, we didn't go in. We went around the park. We ended up, there was a load of live music on a load of the bars. So we just went to the bars and had beer.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Good atmosphere in some of the Dublin pubs.
It
Are
is,
really
yeah.
great atmosphere. Great atmosphere.
Harry Walk just said, "Did you just pronounce a Welsh name?" Yes, I did. I said Dolgellau. So it sounds right in my head that I've said it right. So yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what, you should hear some of the Irish names over here. Brilliant. Or actually, not even Irish, just some of Northern Ireland, which is, which is strictly not Irish. Well, I suppose, yeah, it depends on the political level. Yeah,
It's all it is, isn't it? It's all Irish.
Irish, yeah.
Irish and Irish. But I have to laugh. I drive through some of the villages and towns around here. I'm like, that name makes no sense. And I say it to someone, said, "Oh, do you mean this one?" I'm like, that's not how it's fucking written, and I'm Welsh.
I mean, you go in this country and they've got some bizarre names there. I'm trying to think of a few. I mean, Middle Wallop. What else is there? I'm trying to think. There was strange ones I came across in the West Country. Bloody hell. I'm trying to think of some. I'm going to have to look some up now to Google them because I can't remember. Stupid names. Oh, they come from Welsh names, though. You forget it. I'm not going to pronounce any of them. Not unless it's got a Fleming.
Say the one. Say it.
What?
You know
St.
you
Mary's
wanna.
Church in the hollow of the White Hazel near the rapid whirlpool of Clonstiliot in the Red Cave.
Well,
I could probably go on, Sean.
isn't it just the name of a whole bunch of towns mashed together, though?
Yeah,
No,
pretty much.
What it is,
But that's what each town name means.
what it is in English, it means St. Mary's Church in the hollow of the White Hazel near the rapid whirlpool of Clonstiliot of the Red Cave. That's what it means. And it's Clanbach, Wingil, Geria, and Gurien, Dod Olos, Clondilios, go. That'll do. Close enough.
But weren't there like so few things around back then that they could have like just said that thing, that place?
Its name changed in the Victorian times to promote tourism.
Okay.
No, my theory is that it's because the Welsh have got no sense of direction whatsoever, so they have to actually literally describe where somewhere is in order to understand where it is. That's the way I probably think of it. Because everywhere you go, it's nothing but sheep and fields anyway. What's that? What's that?
Cutwood.
It's my vape. Cutwood.
Cutwood Reserve.
Lost Reserve.
Yeah.
Really good.
Is that a bourbon whiskey? Is it, or what is it?
No, it has kind of a bourbon label, but it's like a dessert flavor, waffles or pancakes or cookies and it's like a vanilla. It's not a tobacco or whiskey flavored. It's just cool label.
I'm on drumstick flavored vape liquid at the moment. My little vape.
Right on. Have you seen the African guy with the longest name who like says it over and again?
I haven't. No, is it funny?
That is hysterical. They said, "What's your name?" He goes, "My name is Omungwongi." And it's like, yeah, and he's like clicking and he's like, "No, that can't be your name." What do you mean it's not my name? It's my name. It's It'll take years to learn.
But I think it's the same with African names in Swahili. I think that's probably Swahili.
Probably.
And the way they do the same thing is it's kind of like you're describing your family name, where you come from, who you're related to, and all the rest of it. It's like a whole different length of name describing who you are, where you come from, and your family history almost in one name. So it could be like like that the Welsh town names. The same sort of principle.
Right,
And
I've got it.
we name people kind of the same we're used to, like the British, where they
Yeah.
like John, son of Thorin from wherever,
That's it. Yeah.
I found the
like
video
talking.
clip with the man with the longest name.
Yeah.
Right.
Go on, then.
If we make Casual Spaceman quiet, we might all hear it. Right, I'm gonna have to share that, aren't I? Because I'm just thinking my sound won't actually pick up from the microphone. Duh.
I heard something.
Oh, maybe then. I'll make it really loud. Why would my sound go up? Right, we're on the loudest we go. That was his name.
All I got at the end of it was Alsace.
Almost several times. So
it's like 15 syllables.
It did look really long. He did post it up on the screen. I couldn't copy it though. If I can copy it, I should stick it in the chat. There it is.
An interesting fact I learned a while back. I'm sorry.
Go on, Sean.
An interesting fact I learned a while back is there are a lot of kids named Doctor in Africa because they don't understand that doctor is a title in America. And there's a lot of famous people are named Doctor, so they name their kids Doctor because they don't understand, or that they're maybe trying to influence their life.
Yeah.
You're a doctor, be a doctor.
All right. So when they come to America or the UK, everybody thinks they're a doctor.
Yeah. And there's more than one. There's more than one girl named Famali.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna open a window here, gents, because it's fucking warm.
Yeah, it's the same here. It's humid. Oh man.
Yeah.
From where you're from, Sean, it's probably a lot harder and a lot more humid where you're from. But
I'm kind of Northern California, right on the coast.
Oh, Northern California. It's not that hot then.
No, it's what temperature is it today? It is.
Rick Van in Virginia. You're live with Eric.
Stop.
How's it going?
Sorry. 57 degrees.
57.
I don't know what that is in British.
I can't even be bothered to look that one up in Fahrenheit. I have no idea what it is in centigrade. I have no idea. I'll tell you what, if somebody could work it out in the chat, put it in the chat. What's 57 Fahrenheit in centigrade?
Yes. That's 25, isn't it?
Spaceman, have you got EastEnders on? Have we got EastEnders on? What have we got?
No, we have not.
What is it? What have we got on?
Ultimate Force.
Ultimate Force. I'd say Van Smart. No, we don't have EastEnders on. It's Ultimate Force. 14 degrees. Harry Walk says it's 14 degrees.
Yeah. I switched
That's
it.
not that hot. That's not really hot. It's definitely hot here.
It's kind of overcast today. It was hot yesterday.
How hot are we on?
Apparently, where he is in Northern California, it's 14 degrees C. It's definitely hotter here. I know.
Is that it?
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Who's watching EastEnders in?
No, that's somebody, because you had that on, they probably thought it was EastEnders.
Don't
watch that shit.
Don't watch that shit.
What temperature did we get up to today? Apparently tonight, overnight, it's going to be 18 degrees.
That's warm for nighttime.
That's quite warm for night time, isn't it? I have to sleep with the window open again.
Yeah. Well, welcome to UK summers, the most unpredictable thing there is in the world.
Colon says here casual. The formula is colon. It's no good giving me formulas. I'll never remember a formula ever.
32 Fahrenheit minus 32 times 5 divided by 9. Yeah, this is why God invented Google.
Exactly. Yeah, just Google it.
and Harry Watt actually just put that. Colon. Easy way is search 57F in C in Google.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What's the humidity? Oh.
I've no doubt what the humid. It's fucking humid. That's all I can say.
It is. Humidity tonight.
I lived in Virginia, in Charlottesville, Virginia. As a matter of fact, in the same town that whole thing with the parade, the KKK protest and stuff happened.
Oh yeah.
I've sat on the back of that horse, on this horse statue, the Jackson statue, and smoked joints. But it
couldn't think of a better place to smoke a joint than the back of that horse.
It was like 80 to 90% humidity year round in Virginia.
Oh God.
Well,
Southeast coast. Brutal.
Otto von Skidmore, that's what the humidity was. It says it's going to be 66% humidity tonight.
Jesus. That's bad.
Here in the UK, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's a shame. If we were all on a flat Earth, I'm sure we get much colder winds from the south because they'd have nowhere to go.
We're at 91% humidity here.
Fucking hell.
So it's overcast and it's foggy a lot. So
yeah, so you don't feel the heat of the humidity sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like that.
I keep putting my fan back on. It's that warm.
I like it. I like hot weather. I don't like cold weather at all.
No, I don't either.
I don't mind warm weather. And I don't mind. I actually don't mind anything. I'm from Wales. I don't care.
Cold weather is painful to me. I don't like it at all.
Wear pants. That helps.
Yeah.
Wear pants.
Oh,
He means underwear. He means when he says pants.
I thought you said wet hands. Sorry. Or pants. Yeah, that's good.
What the fuck? Got a tray full of cake.
Oh, did you see that? No, when I'm drinking, it's kind of like it's not. No, I've had because it's my birthday. I've had birthday cake and I've had eclairs and I've had all sorts of things. I've just had enough of them today. I'm fat enough as it is.
Saying that, the wife did bring me. What did you bring me? She brought me midget gems and boost bites, so I can't complain at all.
Oh, midget gems are nice. I like midget gems.
I'll be bed later and watching other things.
What was that?
They want some.
They got to be Maynards as well.
Yeah, when you just brought them over, you can see them on the camera.
What are midget gems and whatever those other things are?
Midget gems are a bit like little hard gums.
They're like jelly, sort of. Yeah,
like
fruit hard gems.
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah.
They make glucose syrup. They're sweet little hard sweets, really.
Oh, okay.
Hard like rock hard. They're squishy gelatine type ones, but hard at the same point.
Cool.
So,
a bit like jelly beans, but a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't think there's anything interesting in the chat. They're also talking about humidity.
You've got nothing better.
We've all become our fathers. Jesus.
Carolina said, fellow Cancerian. I don't really believe in star signs, but thank you anyway.
I don't believe in star signs, but I know what star sign I am.
Yeah, so do I.
I actually I have it tattooed on my back shoulder.
Oh, do you?
So, well, I'm a Taurus, so I get to have a bull, so why not?
Oh, Taurus the bull supposed to be aggressive.
Rah! Wait, no.
When Wales is bad. You're scared.
I was born a Virgo, and now I'm a Leo.
Oh, because you're born on a leap year day, aren't you? Or something like that, yeah.
I was born on the cusp, and somehow everything shifted one day.
How did that work then? Oh, because it's star sign crap that shifted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all bollocks.
Yeah, it's all bollocks. Yeah. I know people that read the star signs and their predictions and all the rest of it on a day-to-day basis. It used to be the sun. I don't know if it still is now, but some people actually read those religiously and they live by it almost as well. They think you're gonna have a bad day.
Yeah, but there's only 12 different people in the world.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
People, and that planet that's several million miles away is going to affect how I have my day.
Right.
Yeah.
And especially because it only affected my day when I was born. That's the only reason it affects you, is because you were born on that day. So everything else, it's meaningless.
Yeah, Mars and Jupiter is going to be aligned. In other words, you're going to have a shit day. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And let's be fair, they shouldn't. They do a new horoscope reading for every single day anyway. So this is your horoscope for today. This is your horoscope for tomorrow. Well, they've not moved that fucking far in relation to us. Let's be fair.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'd like to have a horoscope. Like I've seen them. I think the Onion has one where it's just bad advice and stuff and just realistic stuff. One horoscope would be go for that new job today, and then like the next day would be you really shouldn't have taken that job.
yeah.
Something like that, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I always love reading advice columns because I just like laughing at some of the stupid questions people.
Oh no! Oh,
Yeah.
oh, especially the agony art ones.
Oh, they're funny as fuck.
Mm.
Well, I saw one today. What was it? I'm looking at hooking up with this man from work. Should I ask him what his wife knows? Well, if you know he's married in the first place, is it going to make a difference?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Does your wife know I'm going to be sucking your cock on a regular basis?
You don't need advice, you need a moral coach.
Yeah.
Oh.
And probably a lawyer pretty soon.
Yeah, pretty soon. Yeah.
What the Cliff said. Hi guys, what do you think of Wolfie's video about Polar Flight live broadcast? I haven't seen Wolfie's video on it. I know about the world record attempt to fly around the South Pole and stuff like that over the South Pole, but I haven't watched it as yet or seen the build-up videos for it. So it's on the list. So I find it at the moment, I don't know about you two, but I find it so difficult to try and keep up with everyone's videos.
Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah, but yeah, I'm going to check it out at some point. Is it actually been done, or you know?
I'm not sure. That was. I'm off tomorrow morning, so I have a bit of free time. So I was going to have a look at catch up some videos.
No, I've been spending time with the family this weekend, so I haven't really sort of been able to catch what's going on and stuff. I saw something about it on Friday or Thursday.
As always, I've been working.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
my family is supposed to be coming down to see me at the weekend, so I'll be working and having to put up with my family at the weekend. So I don't mind mum and dad, but my sister gets loud and she'll just come and steal all my cigarettes and then be annoyed that I haven't got any cigarettes, so I've got a vape. And then she'll just try and steal all my booze. Younger sisters, God, you can't change them, but you wouldn't fucking change them if you had the choice, really, would you?
No. I've got an older sister, actually, when I go down to her pub. She owns a pub and a restaurant. And, but trouble is I have to pay for everything. I have to pay for my own food, my own booze and everything.
Bitch!
Yeah, I know. Well, I might get a couple of free pints, but that's about the height of it. But in terms of food, I have to pay for it myself.
I don't charge my sister, mainly because she beat me up if I tried to.
Yeah.
My sister's ginger Welsh and used to play badminton quite a lot, so she got a good fucking swing on it. Bless her. She missed out on going to trials for Wales for badminton as a kid twice.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once she got tonsillitis, and I'm sure the second time she got tonsillitis as well. We'd moved and she was driving back up to go and play badminton and just kept fucking up basically and getting ill. So she went back up and played. She did really well as a kid. She was playing in, I think when she was 11, she was playing in the under 15s rather than the under 12s or something like that. Because she was just battering the shit out of everyone in badminton. She had this great thing. She'd hit it and she'd go, yeah, I'm not aiming for the empty space where you aren't. I'm just going to aim for your fucking head. If you got a badminton racket coming at your head, you're like, oh, fuck, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
If I'd stuck at it, I could have been the next Duncan Goodhue if I'd stuck at it swimming. I was a brilliant swimmer actually when I was at school, and I was tipped to actually sort of do great things and all the rest of it. But then I started drinking.
Yeah, I can swim quite well for a fat man. I do well, but I think it's because I float a lot.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Actually, when I was younger, I was literally like a beanpole. I was that skinny. But I'll tell you what. Give me an 18-inch pizza, and I'll scoff the lot in 10 minutes. That's
My
what.
brother, rest his soul, my brother was exactly the same.
Yeah.
Skinny as fuck. He only started putting on weight because he started drinking more.
So
He would eat and eat and eat. He'd have a full cooked breakfast at 9 o'clock, then at 12 o'clock, want a full big burger, and then would still eat dinner. And then at 11, 12 o'clock at night, would still want a full meal.
yeah, I was doing that when I was like a beanpole. I was literally like that. I was like a rake, honestly.
I eat one meal a day now.
One meal.
1 meal a day. Well, pretty much like me, but trouble is I'll have 1 meal a day, but then after the meal I'll eat something else. Then I'll have snacks. Then I'll have crisps, in other words, potato chips.
Yeah.
And then I'll have some snacks, more snacks. And that's before I go to bed. But I rarely have breakfast. I might have a cup of tea and a slice of toast or something.
Yeah.
Maybe a light lunch, hardly anything. And then, and that's a rare occasion I have lunch. And then it's just and it's been a lifetime, and that's why I've kind of got a bit.
Yeah.
I
had a sandwich for lunch and then homemade lasagna at 9 o'clock for dinner. So
nice.
The thing I think's funny is like the South Beach diet and all those, whatever diet things. It's like, you can have all this. You can eat this and this and this. I'm like, you could have eaten that without paying them money.
Yeah.
You just made those meals in that portion and saved that money.
Well, look, in fact, you can eat anything you fucking want. You've just got to do the exercise to burn off the fucking calories.
And you got to be sensible.
Yeah.
You can eat anything you want. You just can't eat everything of everything you want.
Yeah, that's right.
You can't eat all of everything you want. You can have some. Just be sensible.
Yeah.
I used to have somebody used to tell me, he says, "Oh no, don't put salt in your dinner. Don't have sugar and all the rest of it." No crap. I mean, salt. Salt is good for you. You need salt and you need sugar in your diet, but in smaller quantities. It's just too much of everything.
It's all about moderation. You've got to get the right balance of what you eat, what you take in, to what you use. Otherwise, you just become fat and unhealthy and have high cholesterol and ugh.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we're starting to sound old. You know that? Jesus Christ.
Yes, you are starting to sound
Here we are drinking.
These are sort of things we hear from my parents who used to go, yeah, whatever.
Not like those guys on the Python skit. Here we are drinking Chateau de Chasselet wine. Kids these days, they don't know how tough they have it.
Yeah.
We'd get up in the morning. Our dads would beat us.
Yeah.
My favorite skits.
Yeah, another one.
Guys trying to top each other.
In my day, you have to get up, clean the house, walk 75 miles to work, work 26
hours with no shoes on
a week.
Right.
We only lived in a shoebox. A shoebox, you had it easy. We lived in a hole in the ground.
Hole in the ground? Luxury.
Yeah. Oh, he sounded like a Yorkshireman just then. An American sounded like a Yorkshireman. It's got something wrong there.
As Colin just said, we had to get up, work 26 hours a day, lick road clean with our nose, lick road clean with our tongue. You had it easy.
Clean with our tongue, aye.
We'd get up 3 hours before we went to bed.
Yeah, worked out pit for 15 hours, aye.
We'd get up 3 hours before we went to bed, work 26 hours a day. Walk uphill both ways.
That was a good sketch. But speaking of eating, we should have really mentioned Mr. Creosote if we're going to speak of eating.
Who?
The big fat fucker has a wafer thin mint and then explodes.
Oh yeah.
God, yeah. It's just a wafer thin mint.
Fucking puts it on his tongue and is like,
oh, 3 lobsters, 2 fillet steaks, and a Mars bar.
Yeah. I only want 52 crates of ale today. Something like that.
Every time I see any flat earther, and especially like JM Truth, I just picture Mr. Gumby. The earth is flat.
Yeah.
People who say the earth is round should be taxed.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
What's Forrest Fiffer said? I used to have to get up at 3 in the morning, half an hour before I went to bed, eat a lump of cold poison, and then went home. When our dad got home, he'd dance on a grave singing Hallelujah.
Yeah. Excuse me.
And if I can, I want to do the edges on this thing, but I want to send this to JM Truth to wear on his head better than that white thing he wears.
What's that?
It's that
Hang
title.
on, I've got to see. Hold on. Keep it there. Hold on. What the heck is that?
It looks like a load of DNA.
That's Japanese tie-dye.
That's
Down in
very
Col-
cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got to quote Colon as well. I wish to make a complaint about this parrot that I purchased not half an hour ago from this very bestique. What's the other one? The cheese shop.
Yeah.
Do you have any camembert? Oh no, sir. I'm very sorry. We're fresh out of that.
And at one point, he asked him he asked him if he has a cheese, and he's like, he's like already forming the word no.
Do you have any cheeses at all? Of course we do. This is a cheese shop. Oh, really? Well, do you have this one? No, this one. No.
Out of stock. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We've got some
Sure,
Lindbergh.
the best cheese shop in town. He said, how do you figure? He said, well, we're clean.
We've got
Very
some Lindbergh.
very unpolluted with cheese.
There's always the most important one. As,
Would you shut that bloody bazooki?
Spam!
Spam. Oh god, that
They
was
don't
brilliant.
like spam!
There's a dead bishop on the landing.
And of course, the classic, the all-time classic. I mean, you still got to admire it even then. I know it's an old one, but the parrot sketch.
Well, we said the parrot sketch before Colon said it, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh,
One of my favorites is they never did it on the show. They only did it live. Was the philosophy department at Walmaloo University in Sydney.
Oh, John Stuart Mill was. Oh, fuck.
John Stuart Mill of his own free will.
Half pint shandy is particularly ill. Later in the day, you give it away. Half pint shandy every day.
Pick up for the bottle.
For the time.
Teach you how the raising all the raising.
That's the one. Permanently pissed.
I have actually no idea what you're talking about. No clue what you're talking about. I'm
The Philosopher's Song. Have a Google of it, Spaceman, the Philosopher's Song. And
Yep.
lots of on Mark just saying every sperm is sacred.
Oh yes, I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that. Space sacred. Yeah.
Demonic Davros just watched your Jared Debunk. The man is a con man, apparently.
Who? What?
Jared Debunk? Have you just done a Jared Debunk?
Oh, Jared. Yeah.
Spaceman, you're very loud, mate.
Lena, they're complaining. What are you looking for?
Complain a bit more.
They complain about the noise. That's really loud.
I'm looking for the head of this thing so I can shape my eyebrows.
What now?
Right, first. Spanish Inquisition. Is this just becoming a Monty Python night? That noise. Yeah, also one scream out. That's Title Spaceman.
Look, when you give him a blowjob.
Oh,
Spaceman, lucky with the blowjob.
live, you realise?
That's Diana's fault.
Oh, glory.
So, the stream's going to be a short one tonight, Spaceman, as you've obviously got more important things to run off to.
No, don't. Oh, whatever.
Oh, moving on. Yeah. I think Colon's put it best. Casual,
Yeah,
you need a directional mic
I think you're right.
or a push to talk button, one of the two.
Oh,
Oh,
I gotta go get some groceries today. I was gonna do some errands, so I'm gonna bounce.
All right then, John. Have you got anything before you go? You want to shill out to my? I don't know how many are here, but anything new you've got coming out that you want to say to people about?
No, just sub to my channel. I'm trying to hit a grand. Trying to hit a K.
Nice.
Yeah,
How
likewise.
far off are you?
Under 800 right now. A little over 770, maybe 775 or something. I haven't checked in a
You're still
while.
like 500.
I'm about the same as you. I'm 793, I think it is at the moment. So
Yeah, we're
I'm trying to.
I'm the smallest channel here. You've both got more than double my amount of subscribers. Well done.
Really?
We'll have to sort that out then.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, it's all right.
Everybody's
I've
to this channel.
only been going 3 months, so.
Yeah, it takes time. It takes
my
time.
God. To be fair, after 3 months, I'm surprised I'm near 300. So
Oh, well, there you go.
I'm quite chuffed at that. And apparently, there's 17 people watching. I don't know why. Laughing at us talk about Monty Python quotes.
There you go.
So,
All right.
Hearing other things as well.
Good night.
Thanks for having me.
That's all right.
All right, Sean, take it easy.
Yay, Sean popped me a sub. Yay. Demon,
Oh,
hello, Space. Yeah, everyone's saying hello to Mrs. Spaceman. Oh, you've opened yourself up to so many jokes there, Spaceman.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm not going to live that one down.
Oh.
I don't think I'm going to live that one down. Well, I'm going to have to go shortly as well. Because
Yeah, well, I'll end the stream shortly, and I think hopefully everyone who's here will head over to Spaceman's stream, which is starting in the next 10 minutes.
Also, yeah, but yeah, 10 minutes.
I shall pop another link in the chat. There we go. So,
Thank you.
have you actually got anything planned for your stream, or is it just going to basically be the same as this?
Probably pretty much the same as this, really. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we can talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about.
Hey.
I'm going to leave it up to the chat to sort of. I'm going to let them lead it. So we'll see what takes us and stuff like that. So you know,
Can you see the chat?
Can I see the chat? Oh, I'm sure there's something. Hang on a second.
Look at S2000s.
Ground control to casual spaceman. As Mrs. Spaceman can give his give his missus a rocket.
Oh.
Any of the best weapons are on. Well, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it actually kind of wasn't aimed at me, so to speak, in a roundabout way.
It's funny enough when your wife says the word blowjobs. I like it's your birthday.
Yeah,
we can all put birthdays together.
As long as it happens on my birthday, I don't really care any of the time.
Oh, don't forget, take your protein pill and put your fun pants on. That's from Colon. I won't take credit for that. That was from Colon.
Take your protein pills and put your fun pants on.
Oh dear me.
Oh, right. You can actually
head over to your channel now.
If you want to come, if you want to join the hangout as well, you're more than welcome to as well.
Oh, I would enjoy that.
What happened to Chuck, by the way? What happened to him?
I don't know. He said he was going to come on, and then I've not seen him. So if he pops onto yours, we can always invite him on there.
We can certainly. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, I'll hit it there, and thank you very much.
Here now, that'll give me a chance to have a quick little nibble. Put away these glasses. I'll have your stream open. Start it. If you want to send me a link, you're more than welcome. If you don't, do not worry about it. So it all depends what you've got planned, Squire.
I will do. Nothing really planned as such. It's going to be a sort of like a chat-led sort of discussion about whatever.
Yeah.
We can talk crap, or we can talk about serious stuff, or we can talk about moon landings, or we can talk about flat earthers, or we can talk about absolute nonsense. But I'm not going to talk about what was said earlier.
Blame me for wrong.
Oh, are you attempting re-entry?
Is that re-entry or no? I'm not going to say it. I'm not even going to go there.
We know it's your birthday, but still, I don't think you're that lucky.
Right. Okay, thank you very much, sir. I'll maybe see you in a bit, and I'll let you get cleared up.
I'll definitely be in the chat, regardless whether you have me on the video or not.
All right, okay. Everybody, links in the channel. Come and join me if you want to. It's going to be a chat-led sort of hangout, nothing serious. But if a flat earther turns up and they want a little bit of a shindig, then fine.
Yeah, it's basically going to be like this, with hopefully more people watching and more audience participation. Not that you have a participated audience; it's just he's got a lot more subs than me.
I don't think it's got much to do with that. It doesn't mean anything actually. Going by the number of people that go to your premieres compared to mine, I think it's got nothing to do with it, to be honest with you. But there we go.
I do all my videos as premieres though.
Yeah, that's probably why I don't do all of mine. So there we go. That's probably right. Okay, well, hopefully I'll see some of you on the chat in a little while, and I'll get prepared for that. And
I'll
see you there.
Happy birthday!
Thank you very much. Okay, science is truth. Space is real. Take care.
Good night, mate. Oh, well, it's a bit of a laugh, isn't it? As I always do here. Nothing serious. Nothing ever fucking planned as well, to be fair. God, the day I planned something would be a very worrying affair. Mr. Spaceman's birthday stream. So I put the link in the chat once again. It's Mr. Casual Spaceman's doing a live stream as well in about another just over 5 minutes. So I shall be there in the chat. We'll be ending the stream just before that starts. I may be there chatting bollocks as we've done here. So I should really clean these glasses, but look at all these glasses I've got to do. Like, fuck that shit. I need a dishwasher. If anyone wants to be nice and buy me anything, buy me a goddamn dishwasher. So, well, that was a bit of a random stream. I did have a video prepared that I was tempted to look at, but as with all my streams, nothing ever goes to plan. I spent the first minute with no sound for I don't know what reason. It just didn't want to work. So yeah. So unless anyone's got anything left to say in the chat, which I'm guessing if Spaceman's now left, there's only 15 of you, hopefully more. Used to do glasses in a pub, not for me. No, it's a pain in the ass, colon. Especially that sink's so goddamn low. It's like, ugh. But never mind. So, unless anyone's got anything to say in the chat before I head out, I shall be ending this stream. I'll be heading over to Spaceman's, and hopefully I'll see some of you there. I'll give it a minute, because I know there's a bloody delay, even though I've set for limited delay. Bloody Facebook and meets and all that stuff. See you later, Adam L. I hope you're going to go over to Spaceman's stream, Adam L. So hopefully I'll see you there. But yes, live long and prosper. I don't know if you meant to do a wave or whatever. Forest Pfeiffer later. Yes. Hopefully see you later, Squire. Where did Golden Skeptic go? He was here. Did he run off again? Did he at least say goodbye? But Colon's hopefully coming to my pub Saturday. I don't know whether to be worried or impressed or happy. We'll find out. Catch you over there, S2000 Kepler. Today is a good day to die. Baba. Catch you soon. Pizza Saturday afternoon. Yay. If you are coming, Colon, need my address or anything like that, postcode, just pop me a message on Discord. So I'm more than welcome for people to come over to my pub. So, because it's a pub, it's open to the public. Psh. What are you going to do? You're going to come over and go, I don't like you. I'm going to go, yeah, that's fine. These couple of builders will tell you to fuck off. I'm off for a steak. Cheers, Barman. A steak, Skidmark? It's like 11:30. Saying that. No, you said you're in Cornwall at the moment. What the fuck are you doing with a steak at 11:30? Fuck my life. Right, I'm going to end it there, lads. Thank you very much for coming. Maybe see you hopefully over on Spaceman's. And if not, catch you on Wednesday, 11 o'clock for the premiere of part 2 for Evolution. And then I don't know whether to do... Oh, one sec. Excuse me. I don't know whether next to do the vaccine video or the crazy flat earth Jew-hating person. Don't normally like Jew-hating persons, but whatever. Leave it in the comments down below and let us know. Stop talking Klingon at S2000. Steak and blowjob day. Steak and blowjob day's been. If there's a second one, I'd love to know. Ta-ta for now. Right. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.